Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I am a tight, curly, natural hair enthusiast and content creator here to encourage you to simplify your hair routine by cleansing it with shampoo, conditioning it with conditioner, and styling it into the desired style on a weekly basis. Today, first of all, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome back. If you're a frequent watcher, hey y'all. I was asked a question in the comments, and sometimes when questions are asked, it takes a bigger explanation and conversation than just a yes or no or what's you're able to write in a comment. So I decided to answer this question in a video. Thank you for asking the question, whoever you are. And the question is, do I use oils and butters on my hair? So if that's a question you're interested in seeing my answer to, stay tuned. Yay, you're still here. All right, thank you for continuing to watch. So ways you can support my channel. You can like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest. You can subscribe to my newsletter at adorebynicole.com. You can look in the description box to see my affiliate link. So if you do choose to purchase products or show an interest in products, you can shop through my links. And yeah, comment below with what you liked about the video. You can support me on Patreon, where I put exclusive content over there, and YouTube memberships. I think that's it. If I forgot anything, my frequent watchers, leave it in the comments. Oh, super thanks. Y'all have been so kind lately as to be leaving me tips in the super thanks. So thank you so much to those of you who have donated, and it's a big encouragement. It's like a nice surprise when I get it, and I really appreciate y'all for doing that. So back to the question, do I use oils and butters on my hair? The answer is yes and no. So you may not know, I say so a lot, first of all. So if you find me saying it frequently through the video, I apologize in advance if that irritates you, but it's just how I speak. I make soap, bath and body products, natural soap. So when I got this question, when I've heard this question multiple times, it brought to my mind, this is a soap I make. This is the soap I made. LavishCoco.com is where I sell my soaps, y'all. And the reason I'm showing these as an object lesson is because you may not know that most of the soap that you buy in the store is like a detergent bar, like the Dove I'm looking at over here. But real natural soap, like great grandma used to make, using like, lye ash from the stove, it's basically made up of a mixture of raw oils and butters, however you choose to formulate it, and then a mixture of water and sodium hydroxide. You pour that mixture into the oils and butters, mix it up, emulsify it, and then it cures for however long, and you get soap. When you mix those together, a process called saponification happens that turns those raw oils and butters and that sodium hydroxide mixture from they're separate things, it transforms it into a cleansing agent, and that's how you get your soap that has the properties that it needs to clean, emulsify dirt and things off of your skin. And a similar thing happens when you make like a shampoo, a cleansing product. So these have raw oils and butters in them. I got the ingredients on here. This has olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, almond oil, cocoa butter, castor oil, and then the fragrance oil that I choose to use. So each of these ingredients, olive oil adds conditioning. Each ingredient, each oil adds different properties to the bar. That's why you use a bunch of different ones to get the different properties you want in the bar. So if you want a more moisturizing bar, you'll probably put more olive oil in the formulation. If you want a more cleansing bar, you put more coconut oil. Coconut oil is high in the cleansing. If you want like a more bubbly bar, I think castor oil is the one that makes it more bubbly. Like each oil gives a different property to the soap. Okay, so that's how formulation works, is that you're taking things in their raw form and you're mixing them together and you turn it into something else. So I chose 4 shampoos that I have used, and I can say I've used each of them more than once. Some I use more than others, to show you the ingredients, to see that a lot of products that you use, you may not realize have not only raw oils and butters in them, but they also have glycerin in them. But they're formulated using those properties to do certain things. Does that make sense? So in the 2 years since I started the 30-day hair detox, I have not used raw oils and butters on my hair. Everything that I've used that has oil in it is something that's formulated. Not just like putting the raw shea butter on my hair, the raw cocoa butter on my hair, the raw coconut oil on my hair, okay? So let's start with the one that I found to be the most oil heavy. So this is the Hydration Shampoo from Pattern Beauty. And I even went in with my highlighter for y'all, so y'all can see how I highlighted the ingredients. So you see how it has sodium hydroxide? Like I mentioned to you, that's the chemical that you do in the formulation that turns these oils and butters into a cleansing agent. You see it has sodium hydroxide in it, and it also has quite a few oils and butters in it. I'll read off the ones I highlighted. Kernel oil, coconut oil, tea tree oil, that's an extract, olive oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, soybean oil. So this is a product that has oils and butters in it, but it's formulated with that sodium hydroxide to be a cleansing agent and make whatever levels of cleansing this shampoo has that the company decided to formulate. Okay, so it is oil and butter heavy, but it still will clean your hair. But it may, depending on the essential elements of your hair, it might be too oil heavy for you. So you might want a product that's formulated with less oils and butters. Does that make sense? Comment below if you're following me. Here's another example of a product. This is also a hydrating shampoo and from AG Care, and I highlighted it for y'all. Can you see? And I'll read it. The cleansing agent I found in this one was sodium cocoa isethionate. That is a product that you mostly see in shampoos that's like specifically made to clean like the dirt and grime off of hair. So this has that in it, sodium, and it's usually also called SCI. But this also has castor oil, a bunch of extracts, but it also has coconut oil, sunflower oil in it. So this does have oils and butters in it, but it's formulated to be cleansing with other, chemicals. Sodium hydroxide is a natural chemical, It's still a chemical because it's like a couple of elements, mixed together to do a certain thing. Did you know that? Comment below. So we got that one. Talking about looking at ingredients. And the next one I would choose will be, this one's a little simpler. See. So this one has sodium isethionate in it. Sodium cocoa isethionate as well. So that's 2. And then it also has shea butter in it. All right, that's a raw oil that's formulated in this to make it cleansing. Okay? And then the last one, another one, that was Innersense Clarity Hair Bath. I probably should have looked at the Hydrating Cream Hair Bath too, but I just wanted to get on here really quickly. Like, y'all get the point. But let me know if y'all want me to do more of these where I go through and like highlight the oils and butters and then like the cleansing agent, so y'all can just, if y'all just interested in that type of thing. The hair is harder to see, but I even highlighted a few more ingredients. So this one, the cleansing one I found was sodium hydroxide. Same thing I use to make my soaps, okay? But it's formulated. If you put sodium hydroxide on your skin, it'll burn it. If you formulate it with the right combination of oils and butters, extracts, botanicals, whatever, you get a cleansing agent, okay? That's how science works. It's awesome. It's just like baking a cake. You take the raw eggs, the butter, the sugar, sometimes you add some vanilla extract for some extra flavor, and then you bake it in the cake, and it turns into something different, right? Than the soupy raw. It's not just eggs. It's not just milk anymore. It's a cake. All right. So you put all these together, you get a shampoo. All right. So this one has, I'm gonna go with the oil I found. Olive oil, sweet almond oil, extract, and kernel oil in it. And it also has the sodium hydroxide, has some rosemary oil in it. That's an essential oil, up to 10. And so, just so you know, so looking at the ingredients, Googling, finding out what the ingredients mean, then yes, Oils and butters aren't bad, but the reason I don't use raw oils and butters on my hair is because I want my hair to have hydration, meaning I want water to be able to get to my hair. I want it to have definition, and using raw oils and butters is going to coat my hair. It's going to prevent water getting into it. It's going to prevent me from getting my hair properly cleansed. It's going to prevent my hair from having non-frizz. What do you call it when it's not frizzy? It's going to contribute to my hair getting frizzy, not being able to hold the products that are designed to hold, not being able to work adequately because they have that oil barrier. Like, there's so many reasons why, but the main reason that I stopped using raw oils and butters on my hair is because it wasn't giving me the desired results from my hair care. So if you say that you stopped using raw oils and butters, I did raw, right? Raw form, not formulated. But when I stopped doing that, I started using well-formulated ingredients, AG Balance, Clarity Hair Bath, on my hair. I cleansed it, conditioned it, and styled it every week. Contributed to my hair getting hydrated. Then eventually I partnered maybe 6 months after I'd been doing that, partner with a tight curl specialist to further contribute to me reaching my hair goals. As you can see, one of my goals was for my hair to get color but to still be healthy. I now have healthy, tight, curly, natural color treated hair that still has definition, that still has hydration and length retention. So my hair goals are and continue to be, first of all, for my hair to be healthy and hydrated, meaning that I'm not intentionally doing anything or using products or practices that are preventing water from getting in my hair and working as it naturally should. Then I have to have a hair routine where I regularly hydrate, cleanse, condition, right? That's sealing in the moisture, and style my hair as it needs it. Some weeks I can go 8 to 10 days. Some weeks I go 5 days and my hair is like, you need to wash me. That comes from knowing your hair. And another goal I have is length retention, not having my hair break off. So that comes from it being hydrated, from it having elasticity and bendability, from me getting my regular maintenance cuts every 12 weeks. Yep. So I hope this video is to help all of us naturals understand that conversations about like ingredients and hair and products, and if we are or are not using a thing, what is that thing? You know, what's the actual definition of the thing? Because oils and butters is very general. Raw oils and butters is different from oils and butters formulated into a product. And what are you desiring from your hair that you think oils and butters will fix? And are the oils and butters you're using designed to fix whatever that issue is that you have with your hair? So if your issue is hydration and definition and your style lasting longer than 2 hours, my style used to then last, hardly 10 hours. Now it can last 10 days if I wanted to, right? If those are your goals, then oils and butters are, like lubricants. They're not designed to clean your hair by themselves. They're not like if you just rub lotion on your body and get in the shower and just rub lotion on it and then rinse it off, like, you didn't clean your body. But if you use that same shea butter, olive oil, whatever, formulated with the sodium hydroxide to make it into a soap that has cleansing properties, surfactants, what have you, then it has raw oils and butters in it, but it's formulated to clean your body. Isn't that interesting? So that's why I decided to do a video to answer that question. I hope, as I said again, that this helped you. Please like the video, subscribe it, share it with someone who might have a question about the raw oils and butters thing versus the oils and butters. If you should or should not use oils and butters on your hair. Should you or should you not? Depends on your hair goals. Are the oils and butters that you're using designed to do what you're wanting them to do, right? Like, you don't buy a car and expect it to fly, right? Because it's just not designed to do that. You get an airplane or something that's formulated or built to fly. So it's the same. Certain things can't do certain things. So you have to pick the thing that's doing the thing that you need the thing to do. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging with me for these 15 or so minutes. I really appreciate y'all showing more curiosity and trying to have a more informed conversation around natural hair care, natural hair care practices that encourage definition, longevity. This is, speaking of longevity, this is day 3 on this set, by the way. Right, I want to show you the inside, and the curls go from the roots to the ends. You can see them. Just saying, as far as like longevity, if you saw my short, I sleep, I tie my hair up, woke it up in the morning, fluffed it out, woke it up, you know, shook it. It's got movement, you know. This is what I want from my hair. Definition, shape, hydration, right? That's why the curls are curling. If you even look at my old videos, you can see my curls are more tightly curled than they used to be because I've grown out from maybe the slight heat damage I had and the over stretching my hair and things that were just not contributing to the overall health of my natural curls. So if you have more questions, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, if you want me to look at more shampoo ingredients and show you like what ingredients are the oils and butters and what are the cleansing agents, I can do that. And the reason I chose shampoos is because I wanted to specifically show you how these things have oils and butters, but they're formulated to clean your hair, and briefly how that works, because I am not a cosmetic chemist. I'm not a chemist. I did pretty good like in biology and chemistry in school, but it's nothing that I majored in. I majored in accounting, okay? But I do love reading about things, reading about formulations for ingredients since I started the 30-day hair detox, being a more informed consumer, a more informed hair care, natural hair care person. And so I'm glad to be able to use whatever little basic information I have to still be able to answer these questions in an informed way. All right, I really appreciate y'all, and I look forward to our next, I guess, Q&A like this. Bye.